Hey guys, it is Kelly and I am so excited. I mean so excited to be bringing you a 2021 Ford Bronco tour. Ford has brought this Bronco back and we are ready to dive into it. If this is your first time joining me, hey, I'm Kelly and I'm the car mom. I review cars for moms and for families. I'm a mom of two, a certified child passenger safety tech, and I'm a car salesperson. So today I'm going to be reviewing this car from the perspective of a mom. So if you're looking for like off-roading, like grinding on rocks, climbing up a mountain, going through the water, you're gonna have to find a different tour, my friend, because I am here to talk about the car seat setup. I already know this car is a beast on all things off-roading. What I don't know is how well it fits a rear-facing car seat and a double stroller. So that is what this tour is all about. So let's get started. Please subscribe to my channel, comment below about which car I should tour next, and give this video a thumbs up because it is 95 degrees and I'm about to put two car seats in a car. So I could use a thumbs up. Thanks so much. Okay, so let's start with this exterior because I mean, this exterior is amazing. It is one of my favorite redesigns I've seen in a very long time. I mean, everything about this car, it catches your eye on the road. It's sporty, it's rugged, it's fresh, it's futuristic. The color, I could spend a whole video on. It's called Area 51, and if you know anything about me, I love blue cars, but it's gotta be the right shade of blue. This, my friends, for reference, file this under right shade of blue. I'm obsessed with it. The trim level names are darling. We are doing the Big Bend. There's also an Outer Banks. There's a Sasquatch that you can get. I'm all about the fun, like little Boy Scout badges that are on the side of the car. We'll show you that in a second. So to start with, this one has an MSRP of $43,000. Now, my friend, let me set expectations. You will not be paying $43,000 for this. You'll be paying a lot more because these cars are in high demand. I want to give a special thanks to Dave Sinclair Ford here in St. Louis for giving us the car. They are an amazing dealership. Tom has been awesome in helping us configure the vehicle. So if you are interested in ordering a Ford Bronco, I have a link in the description box below. Dave Sinclair Ford here in St. Louis has been fabulous. They can work all over the country with you. So yeah, definitely check them out. Let's start. She's stunning. Isn't she stunning? Look at this. Bronco. There is not a single, at least I haven't found it yet, a single Ford logo on here. It's all Bronco all the time. I love these LED headlights, this beautiful bar that goes all the way across it. I like how the grille is really embedded into the vehicle, and believe it or not, this is my least favorite grille out there. So stay tuned until the end of the video. I'm actually gonna be building my own Ford Bronco and talking you through all the different trim levels. This is my least favorite grille and I'm still obsessed. I mean, the fact that the letters are white, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. If you look at our side profile, you notice that we have some tie downs right here. This would be so like you could tie down a canoe, but they also told us at the dealership, it would be so that if you are off-roading and you're like, oh, where's my tire? This lines up to where your tire is. So for me, maybe it would help me park in the Target parking lot more straight. I'm not really sure because I would not be off-roading or canoeing with it, but if you are, you can do it. I really like how we have all of this nice contrast with these huge fenders right here. I think that looks great. The wheels are just in aluminum, but they're made to look like steel. Looks awesome. Cute little bucking Bronco down there. Are you kidding? I'm obsessed with it. Boy Scout badge, so cute. Okay, moving on to this part of the vehicle, a lot to break down here. First of all, as you notice, we have the roof halfway off. You can take the roof completely off. You can also remove the doors. Now, this thing is coming, and I mean coming for the Jeep Wrangler. One thing I like that the Jeep Wrangler does not do, you take the door off, look what's still here. Look what's attached to the car, not the door. The mirror, my friends. The mirror with blind spot. So this already makes this vehicle safer in my opinion because you have a freaking mirror. Oh my gosh. Like if you're not gonna have doors on a car, let's at least make sure we can merge correctly. You know what I'm saying, Jeep? Are you taking notes? Okay. Running board right here. I love that Ford still does this. I have not seen a car brand that still puts a little lock code. How darling are they? Nostalgic is what that is. We've got like the world's biggest door handle I've literally ever seen in my life. Running boards, obviously they say Bronco down there. And then we come into the soft top. So the Bronco comes in a lot of different configurations, a 2-door, a 4-door, a hard top, a soft top, a manual, an automatic, a 4-cylinder, a 6-cylinder, comes in all the things. So let me give you a rundown of the one that I'm doing. It is a 4-cylinder, soft top, 4-door, automatic. Alrighty, let's move along to the back. Oh. Shopthecarmomofficial.com. Hand magnets for when you're unloading your groceries or unloading your children, gives your child a safe place to put their hand. We love to see that. Back end, very Jeep. Very Jeep, very darling, kind of almost G-Wagon vibes. Is anyone else kind of seeing that? You open the trunk in the most darling way possible. We'll get into the spacing in a minute, but I'm obsessed with that. I really like the headlights. Oh, there's a Ford logo, found it. First one on the whole car I've seen. And then the cute little Bronco pony right here. Love that. I love that these are body color on this trim level. I think that looks amazing to really blend in right there. And then, you know, the soft top's fine. Is it my favorite? No, but the flexibility that the soft top gives you is great. You can still take the doors and the roof off with the hard top. It's just a lot more difficult. Okay, are you having fun yet? Have you given this video a thumbs up? Because I don't think I can tell you how hot it is. Like, I have shoes on and my feet are hot. So give this video a thumbs up and let's get into that interior. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so we're inside. We put the top up. I needed some shade. I need some air blowing on me. Here's the thing about the interior. Let's just say it matches the exterior, right? Like, was I expecting to walk in here to quilted leather? Absolutely not. That would be ridiculous. It's very rugged. It's very no nonsense. It's very, I use the word to describe it as rubber, to be honest with you. So let's start with our door panel. Not much to break down here. This is the extent of our side cubby. So I would say like bottles with a lid only. I wouldn't like go for like a Chick-fil-A or like a reduced water bottle there. I just like wouldn't go there. As far as getting into the vehicle, I like these little handles right here to kind of pull you in if you're not too tall. We've got these little vents that are like hidden back there, which could not be feeling better if they tried. And then we move into, well, I guess everything else. So why don't we get you on the other side? Okay, so moving on to the interior, we're gonna start with my steering wheel. Again, we've got like these raised rubber buttons. It's fine. I cannot, every time I look at the Bronco logo, it makes me smile. Every dang time, I'm telling you. I think it's so cute. I'm also a horse girl. Fun fact about me is I majored in horses. So you could say this is my full circle moment right now. Because now I'm reviewing a car called the Bronco and really putting that equestrian degree to its best use. Okay, moving on up here. Lots of fun things to talk about. Again, here are some buttons that are all in rubber. So we've got things like our traction control, our four-wheel drive lock, things like that. Again, find a different video. I can't talk you through that. One thing that is kind of cool about all these rubber buttons is everything in the car is waterproof. I mean, this car is made to literally go through water. So everything's completely waterproof, the seats, the buttons, so that's kind of a fun feature. Okay, so when we move into our infotainment system, the infotainment system, very intuitive, very well designed, it's responsive, it's full color, it looks nice. And I also love, and I mean freaking love, all of the little final, like just little fun little features in this car. For example, every car is a little baby Bronco. It's the cutest dang thing I've ever seen. Like, that's just not any regular old car, that's a baby Bronco. Up here we have a baby Bronco. I mean, just everything is just, it's so fun and it makes just for such a fun experience. So anyway, the display is great. I love that it's built in. I also think it has a good screen to button ratio, something I talk about a lot on my page. It's like I want to have enough buttons pulled out of there that I can quickly change the radio station, turn up the music, turn up the air without having to dig through an infotainment system. So I like to see that. So anyway, we have all of our climate control down here. We've got a USB and a USB-C. Some trim levels come available with a wireless charger. And then we move into just, again, some darling final touches. For example, Ford. Built at the Michigan assembly plant. They just really want to remind you that this car is American. We also have a cute little Bronco logo right there, again, making me smile, with an American flag right there. It is so darling. Goat modes goes over any terrain. Not to be mistaken for greatest of all time, which it's a little early to tell, but this car just might be. I also really like that we have some cup holders right here, pretty decent size, and then we have all of our windows and our mirror controls on the door panel. Obviously, that's kind of what like the Jeep Wrangler does as well. For the size of the car, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the center console. It's a pretty decent size. So that looks great. As far as my driver's comfort and visibility is concerned, the hood is very elevated, meaning I can't totally see that much in front of me, but the overall visibility is okay. It's very similar to it's very similar to a Jeep in that sense. Like, I can see so much of the hood. So it's just something I'm not completely used to. I'm sure you'd get used to it though. Let's talk about this. Some mirrors, okay, yep, I look as sweaty as I thought I was going to. Yeah, I mean, I am a huge fan. Another thing that's great about this car, now, since it's a newer vehicle, all of the safety ratings are not out yet, right? So like, it hasn't had some of those independent safety scores. But one thing I will point out is that this one comes with side curtain airbags. This is something that the Jeep Wrangler does not come with. So from a mom, when I'm thinking about safety, and especially if I'm thinking about getting a car that I may like have a soft top or like take doors off of, I really am excited to see that it actually has the side curtain airbag. So that is just such an added level of protection. Okay, let's hop in that back seat. Okay, so let's talk about my comfort in the second row as a full-size adult before I put the car seats in. I have this seat set for myself. I'm really tall, about 6 feet tall. As you can see, I still have some great knee clearance, and I have decent head clearance as well. So I am excited to see that. I mean, I just feel like I'm sitting so much higher up than I would in a typical SUV, obviously, because I am. And then as far as the comfort of the seats are concerned, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird because I feel like it's kind of like this. Like, I want it to be a little bit more, it's just a little strange to me. I'm anxious to see how I can do the car seat installation. Let me scoot over one so I can kind of show you what I mean. So you really like sit down into it. I don't like that at all. Okay, so yeah, so you really sit into it kind of like a bucket, which is fine. We do have 3 headrests all the way across, which is awesome. I really like to see that. And then as far as some of my amenities go down here, we've got our window switches down here. Again, that's kind of fun. And then we've got an outlet and a USB and a USB-C. Also, we love a little O handle for if you are getting into the car or off-roading or whatever else you would use this for. I would probably just like hang laundry from it, to be honest with you. But that's just how I would utilize the car. Okay, so now let's get some car seats in here. So a little bit about the car seat setup. It's nothing to write home about. 2 sets of lower anchors, 3 tether anchors across the back. That is actually the government minimum for what a vehicle has to have. So as far as hardware is concerned, she's nothing special. I don't really think anyone is looking to fit a lot of kids in this car. What I want to see is if we can fit any rear-facing car seats in this vehicle. I'm putting the car seats in. I did want to note the headrests in the outboard seats, actually I think all 3, let me check. Yeah, all 3 headrests are removable, so that is important. I have a Kleck Flow car seat that I'm going to try to install rear-facing. A little bit about the Kleck Flow is that it's one of the more narrow car seats, side to side, a little bit more front to back though. I'm also not thrilled to see that I can't get these seats to recline. So, not that that's required, but I'm able to get a lot tighter installation when I have a seat that can recline because I can use some little leverage for it. So, I wish it reclined. I have 2 car seats that I brought in today, an Up a Baby Mesa and a Kleck Flow. I'm gonna be honest with you, I had a little bit of trouble with the Kleck Flow installation because of the way these seats are designed. Also, without being able to recline the seat, like I said earlier, I had a little bit of trouble getting a good installation, but I did in fact get the car seat installed securely. I have this seat set for myself, again 6 feet tall, not a lot of clearance to work with. And again, just with the configuration of these seats, I would highly suggest that you find a certified child passenger safety tech in your area to ensure a proper installation. Okay, and then here's a shot of the Mesa. So I will note, like, I'm okay on the overhang, but a little overhang nonetheless. So good rule of thumb is about 80% of the car seat has to be on the seat. Again, I'm just trying to give you an idea of space. I'm not saying that this is like the best car for car seats because I'm gonna be honest, it's not. Let's look at that trunk. Trunk, kind of fun, right? Opens up like a fridge. Cute. So this part opens, and then check this out. In some models, you can even have a little table there. How stinking cute would that be for a little potluck? Okay, I brought my Mockingbird double stroller today to see what could work. Now, let's talk about this thingamabob. This thing's a little complicated. I don't love that. I don't love that. I mean, I guess that's just what it is, but anyway, here's the space we're working with. This is so cute. Look at this little lassos. It's the little things on this car. The lassos, how stinking cute. Because to be honest, some of the big things, like a good car seat install, are not quite working. But you know what? Not everyone who's gonna watch this has kids in car seats. And like, maybe someone wants an extra car. I sure want an extra car. You kidding me? If I had an extra $60,000 laying around, I'd probably buy this car. Probably wouldn't put my kids in it much, but I'd buy it. Wanted to show you one more thing. Follow me, Betsy. Thought of this on the fly. This would like to film with me. These doors, it's as wide as they open. So obviously they come off, but like, please don't put your kids in your car seats and then like drive with the doors off. Just like ask you that. So I say that because when you think about getting a car seat in and out of here, it could be a little bit hard to do. So car's also very tall, the doors open very wide, set for the most ideal situation. But does it fit? Yes. Is it working? Yes. Let me hop in there. That would be a no. That would be a no from me. Not unless no. I don't fit. I don't fit as an adult with 2 car seats. Okay, that was fun. I'm glad we tried. You know what? If we don't try, no one else is. Okay guys, so that's gonna wrap up this 2021 Ford Bronco tour. Overall, do I feel amazing driving it? Yes. Did I have fun putting the car seats in? No. It's not a car seat machine. Wasn't really expecting it to be, but if you have older kids, if you just like want your, or if you just like want to know like what your future dream mom car is going to be, I'm going to be honest, this is definitely a contender for me. I mean, I like to rate a car on how fabulous I feel going through the Starbucks drive-thru. This one could not be more fabulous. I mean, just something about this says like, it's just, because like I've driven the luxury cars, I've driven the BMWs, I've driven the Mercedes, the Lexus, all of those. Those are fun, don't get me wrong, love those. But like this makes me smile every time I look at it. I mean, it is freaking fun. As far as the drive's concerned, let's talk about that. So it comes in a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, like I said. I do have the 4-cylinder option. It's okay. I mean, it's a pretty big, heavy car, but overall the acceleration isn't bad. And what I like with the 4-cylinder is you're looking at some better gas mileage for this big of a vehicle. So you're looking at about 21 combined. 6-cylinder is a little bit less, but like since this doesn't come with that big V8 option, you're getting a lot better gas mileage. I'm also super curious to see if they're going to do a hybrid in the near future, just like they did with the Jeep, because the Jeep Wrangler just came out with their hybrids. So I'm really excited to see where the Ford Bronco is going to go. I'm happy to be here for the journey. And I'm gonna be honest, I'd love to own one day because they are freaking fun.
Okay guys, let's build my very own 2021 Ford Bronco. The trim levels are confusing to say the least, and it's also insane the differences that they start at. I mean, look at this. The base starts at $28,500 for a 2-door, and it goes all the way up to a first edition at $56,000. So, to be honest with you, the main differences in the car really happen in the styling and then some of their off-roading capabilities. As far as like the safety features, pretty much base gets you everything that you're looking for as far as like crash prevention features are concerned. And then in addition, like it's a Ford Bronco. Like I don't need to like go up a trim level to get ventilated seats. Like it's just not really a thing in this vehicle. So all that to say is I would probably go with the Outer Banks trim level because I really like the styling differences in it. If you look at the different headlights, this has the LED signature lighting. So I think that this one looks a lot better than just this. So I would go with the Outer Banks. I'm going to do a 4-door. And let's start my build. Already so excited about the color options. And are you kidding me? If that is not the car mom of Car Mommiest Blue, I don't even know. Love that. I also really like the Area 51. This is the color that I did. And it's honestly probably going to be the one I go with. They also said that the Cactus Gray was a really popular color. Oh my gosh, the colors are so fun. I don't really like it in red. Oh my gosh, the yellow. How do I possibly pick? Let's look at the blue again. Oh my gosh, it is... Oh, I'm still zoomed out. I was like, why can't I see it? Take the doors off. Take the roof off. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Do I do that one? Why do I feel like I want to do the yellow? It's between the... Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I like this. This is Car Mom Blue, but like I just don't love it in this car. And it's a little brighter than the blues I typically go for. I think I'm going to go with the Area 51. I just like feel really strongly about that. Okay, wheels. Oh my gosh, I have to have the Sasquatch package? No, thank you. I'm just going to keep it with what I had. Okay, I want to get a hardtop. Look at that. Hardtop's only $695 too. And I feel like the hardtop just gives me a lot. It will make me feel better because I would not take the top off a lot. It's just someone who drives their kids around. Probably wouldn't do it. Everything else, guys, I mean, sky's the limit. Like, sure, go ahead and do all the things. Oh, this little keypad. I do feel like I like that. I think that looks cool. Maybe my door's back on. Okay, interior colors. You know, they're all cloth seats. I don't even think you can get leather in this vehicle. Oh, what's the navy look like? Oh, that's leather. There you go. That's leather. Yeah, I like that. But do I like that with the blue? Because it's like kind of a little bit off. Oh, or do I like this one with the blue? Oh, yeah, I like that one better. Like that. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Heated steering wheel. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add that. How do I have to add all these things? The mid package. But look, I get adaptive cruise control, wireless charging pad, 360 camera. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add that. Because here's the other thing, guys. Guess what? You're going to have to pay way over MSRP anyway. Like you're already going to be paying $1,000 over, so thousands of dollars over. So I'm just not really worried about it. I am going to stick with the 4-cylinder. I am going to stick with everything here. So let's go to summary. That would bring my Ford Bronco to an MSRP of $50,000. What?